Hello, hello, hello. Today, the opening of this video is going to be a little interesting. Uh, today we're going to be doing Doodle Empires, but I do want to preface this by saying the channel I had just made, Side Quest Ramblings, I apparently had verified too many times in a year before with my phone number, so I can't extend videos longer than 15 minutes. Until I'm able to do that, the longer form content that I'm just going to be doing at SideQuest Ramblings is going to go on the other channel I had mentioned I made 6 months ago, which, if you're seeing this on Gridiron and More, that is this channel. So this beginning part is going to be on both, but yeah, I'm going to be posting the long form stuff on Gridiron and More, and short stuff that's like 15 minutes or less, just me talking, on SideQuest Ramblings. Now, I'm gonna try to keep this energy good. This is my third time trying to record this video. For some reason, the two previous times, after recording like an hour of me doing something, something happened to where I couldn't use it. So I'm hoping third time's the charm. If it is not, I may just say, hey, Doodle Empires just ain't it for me for some reason. But yeah, Doodle Empires. It's a game that's kind of picking up some traction in the sort of community that loves stuff like CK3, Hoi 4, but also just sort of these map-based games in general. It's fun. I've played it 2 times. The 2 times I was recording, so actually the first recording had me with no experience at all. And it was a very fun game, and you could spend a lot of time getting lost in it. So yeah, I was like, hey, you know what, this is fun. Let me go ahead and try to make a video out of it, because why not? So the previous times I'd done it, my first recording I did Britain, second time I did Mediterranean. So we're gonna do something a little different, just for my sake. Let's do, I don't know what the Caribbean's map looks like. Go for it here. Now some sort of information, if you've never seen anyone play this game or never played the game yourself. These are the different cards that can pop up. Large expand, you expand largely, medium and small. It's just basically the country gaining territory. Split means the country, whether it's whatever you decide, sort of lore-wise for it, whether it's a civil war or a just break in it, the country is split into 2 new ones. Well, not 2 new ones, but there is a new one formed from half of it. Small split, it's a smaller, but still split. Union is when 2 countries join together. New nation is when a new nation appears. New leader, changes the leader. And build castle. Now for these settings, I think this is what I had used last time, and I found that Union was happening a little too much. So I'm gonna have Union right there. But I think everything else is good. Okay, so this is the Caribbean here. Okay, so this is what I got. Florida, Georgia, I think a little bit of Alabama. I forget what's actually between Georgia and Louisiana. Part of Texas. And then we got Mexico, Guatemala, Costa Rica. I mean, just all the Central American countries. And we have the top of South America. And then, of course, a lot of the Caribbean islands. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Bahamas. Okay. So that's cool. Also, geography, not my strongest suit. I do like me some history, but geography ain't the best thing. But since I am an American, this is a little bit easier because it's on my side of the world here. Plus, my dad is an immigrant from Guatemala, so I had to know a little bit for the Latino card. Okay. So where to start? Actually, before we do anything, let me make sure it's recording. Okay. We're recording. We're good. We're good still. We're good. I have to make sure. I'm gonna be checking that periodically because I am really not trying to go through it again. Also, this is just non-copyright background music. I'll put the link to the video in the description. Maybe I'll be using it more than just this video, but I was like, oh, longer form video. Let me have some music in here, just kind of fill in some noise and make it more casual here. Okay, so first thing, I was originally from Florida, so I'm gonna start in La Florida here. You're the sunshine state. Also, another thing, I'm colorblind, so this is an experience as well. So if the colors are ugly, I apologize. And I will be just using mostly the country's name instead of color to identify them. So I'm gonna do La Florida here. Yeah, let's start from the Panhandle. Okay, this is actually the Panhandle state. Leader. Wow. Okay, but they're conquerors. Alright. So, after making the first country, we would select, draw the card, medium expand. Okay, they're expanding. Small expand. A split. Okay. Let's do. We're gonna do New France, and we'll do that. Probably could just do New Spain, but also I'm just gonna be doing sort of whatever name I feel like in the moment. So we got New France, who's expansionist, La Florida, which is conqueror, and what that means for how I'm doing this, people can do it whichever way they want, but how I'm going to be doing this is according to their traits. I'm going to try to like do what I think fits properly. So a conqueror may attack its enemies, and the only way I kind of have them not be able to push past and invade is if they have a castle, which is another card you can get kind of on the border preventing that. So yeah, we're gonna see what La Florida does. Small expand. So I'm gonna say they a little bit here. Take some of the land. They ended up losing when there was the split. In response, building a castle. See, it just happened. Okay. One thing also, if the conqueror is attacking another nation, I'm usually like, okay, well, they can take some land back on their turn. Unless they're like peaceful, and then it's like, okay, they're not really going to be doing all that much. But when push comes to shove, people are going to fight. Let's go ahead and let's name it Tampa, even though Tampa is in South Florida. Wait, Tampa. No, we're gonna do the Great Wall. Random name. Okay. So in response, they can't really go left now, so they're gonna really just focus on expanding now. Until they somehow have something on the other side of it they can attack from. I know there is like water here, so they could sail, but it's not. I'm not trying to destroy New France immediately. A new nation. Okay, I'm glad we got this earlier than I thought. So what this means is like a whole new nation appears that's not tied to these nations at all, and I'll show the map in a second. We're gonna go to the Yucatan, and we're gonna name it Yucatan. Do this, whatever color that is. The new nation's gonna start here on this coast. It's gonna double back. So Tzlok, their conqueror. So their origin is Yucatan, and you can see like the origin of both these are Florida. And you can go to, this is the political map already, but you can go to the fort mode, which shows the forts, we've got the Great Wall there. And then the origin mode, which shows the origin of it. But we're gonna stay mostly on politic mode. Okay, we are still recording. Good. I had to make sure. Okay, so let's start with New France. Small expand. Expanding to the left here. La Florida. They're splitting once more. Okay. Now we'll do New Spain. That's what we'll do. And gosh, we'll do this. It's gonna border lock La Florida, and I think in any case, New Spain was gonna have to have a sort of fight with La Florida. They're peaceful too. So that's what's going on up there. Yucatan. Large expand. Love to see it. Okay. New France. What is you doing? Splitting. Another split here. I'm gonna do New Orleans. I said New Orleans, we're gonna do New Orleans. Yep. Not even at Louisiana yet, I don't think. Alright, I guess there's some left. Okay, so we got New Orleans, expansionist. Okay, so they're conquerors, so we're gonna see large expand. Okay, because there's not really much else they could do. They're likely going to basically kill New Spain. I'll give them some leeway here. Yeah, see you, New Spain. I'm sorry, buddy. Large expand at that moment was just unlucky for you. Okay. Well, yeah, there ain't nobody else. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, go back to the Yucatan. And I don't know how many turns I'm going to do on this. Time can really fly by. Ooh, another split. Let's do... Mexico. Even though we're not at Mexico yet. Alright, so Mexico, peaceful. Yucatan's conquerors, so that's rough. Osceola, yeah, that's what's up. Okay. New Orleans, what are you doing? Small expand. Okay. Now, because they're expansionist and they're borderlocked here, they're going to start using the water. It makes more sense for them to go this way. It's closer, plus you don't want to have anything fight with La Florida here. But there's another split actually, so that's the last splits. What am I going to do here? Georgia. And we'll give Georgia the Great Wall here. Expansionists. Okay, I love Florida. Large expand. If splits happen where stuff gets super small, I might turn splits down a bit in the settings. Okay, going to Yucatan here. Small expand. They're gonna take some of that back, and then they're gonna do that. Mexico. They're peaceful, so I'm not gonna say they're going to attack this turn, but if the attacking keeps happening with Yucatan, then I'll do something. Small split. Okay. Guatemala. That is not spelled correctly. Damn. Oh, there we go. Now my bias is coming in by making Guatemala on the left side. Okay, Mexico is kind of done. 2 conquerors. Oh, rough. Okay, New Orleans. Small expand. See, I was gonna say like, oh, they can pick up that little island. They're gonna have to go a little bit farther out now because of that. Okay, New France. Large expand. At this point now, okay, what is actually closer? This is still closer. Because they're not a conqueror, I'm not gonna have them like take land from an opponent. I'm trying to be spacious here, so I think they definitely fear La Florida, so they're gonna go from here. So they're starting to take that now. Georgia, what are you doing? Splitting. Okay. Might have to turn splits down a little bit. Alabama. Okay, if another splits happen, I will lower it. That's what Georgia was doing. Small expand. Okay, Yucatan. Medium expand. So I'm gonna say they take some of that, and then they just kind of focus on getting some more of that. Mexico, what are you doing? That's another small split. Okay, so this is the last. Once this like turn, this sort of round, when we get back to New Orleans, what they're doing, we'll lower it. Black here. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, Costa Rica. Why is it? Okay. I guess we'll do the lower part. That's not a lot of territory. Okay. Guatemala is like, you know what? I hear you're ending those splits. Let me just do this. Running through my brain. Okay. Every Central American country. There we go. Keep accidentally like auto capping it. Okay. Let me go ahead and adjust that now. Game settings. So we're gonna put we'll put small splits down there. Which you know we'll do that. I feel like that's a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let me make sure we're still recording. Gots to. Okay, we are. So usually I would do New Orleans first, but I'm just gonna do whatever's sort of here first. Small expand. Can we get all that? That will be nice. Nope. Okay, New Orleans. Large expand. If I take some of New France's land, that's okay. And then they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna head here to Texas's border. Okay, you got Alabama. Good luck, buddy. Okay, medium expand. So they're not conquerors. And gosh, I think at this point it's like, okay, you gotta kind of go for some of this. So they're gonna go from the bottom here. Okay, and then Georgia. Yeah, they are peaceful too. Is gonna small expand. They're gonna come at it from here. Florida. Medium expand. And I just try to keep their border together here. Okay. Yucatan. Still a conqueror. A new nation. Okay, where do we put this nation at? Yeah, let's go ahead and make a Cuba. And for some space purposes, we'll keep it like on this lower half here. They're isolationists. Itzcoatl. Interesting. Okay, so it was Yucatan. They didn't get to conquer this turn because of that card. They are still getting attacked though. Mexico's like, you know what? We're done with this. We're not gonna let you push around. They're like, you know what? You got a lot of land. A large expand was big. Okay. Costa Rica, what are you doing? Small expand. So we're gonna just sort of do this. Technically, they haven't been attacked yet. Okay. Guatemala are a conqueror as well. So, okay, medium expand. They're gonna kill Salvador and take some of this. And they're gonna also do that. It's kind of a rough situation over here. Okay, so because New Orleans is down here, I'll start with them. Large expand. So, I mean, they're gonna follow this river. They're like, yeah, this is ours. Okay, New France, what are you doing? Medium expand. Okay, that's New Orleans. New France. Small expand. Oh, I already did New France. I just had done them. Well, that's my bad. I get a small expand here. I would give everyone 2 turns, but it'd be a little busted. I think since it was a small expand, we were a little bit lucky with that. Okay, Alabama. A small split. Say it ain't so. Okay, well this new territory over here is like, you know what? We don't really like you. We're gonna Miami. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, that was such a small split, actually. I should have done that. I didn't realize it was gonna be that small. Okay, Georgia. New Nation. Okay. After this, I will turn New Nation down a little bit, but I am happy to actually see it popping up this much. Gosh, what to do? Let's do Panama. I just really like color for it. And well, let's just start from here. Oh, they're actually, yeah, they're getting a lot of territory. And their deal, they're peaceful. Okay. So Panama has been added to the board. And that was Georgia's thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do Cuba before we go to Central America here. New leader. So now they're conquerors, okay? Yucatan. Small expand. Like, what the heck do you think you're doing? Give us that back. Mexico. Small expand. They're like, I don't think so. And also give us some of that back. Costa Rica. New Nation. Okay, I forgot to set it to lower. I have to do this again here. We gotta go to South America for this. Trying to think of what the most south one is. I can't remember without having a map in front of me. We'll do Brazil and Brazil. Go ahead and start. Okay, so that's how far the map even goes. So we'll go ahead and, because Brazil is here anyways, I'm pretty sure. And if I'm wrong, I apologize, any Brazilians that are watching. Expansionists. Okay. And that was Costa Rica's turn. Medium expand. Do they have enough to wipe out? I think they do. Oh, see ya, Costa Rica. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the settings. New Nation, we'll lower that down there now. So, make sure we're still recording. We are. Good. So this is the current map situation at turn 44. We got a lot starting to pop off here. We've got our origins. We got Brazil, Yucatan, La Florida, and then Cuba. Yeah, interesting. Still only one fort, surprisingly. Okay, so let's start with New Orleans. Large expand. Yeah, I mean, they'll start doing that, but I will focus more on the left side, though. New France, medium expand. Just make sure I had all that. Oops. Okay, already to New Orleans. New France is here. Okay, Alabama. What are we doing? Building a castle. That's actually that's pretty huge actually, because we put one on this border. Now this is where we'll, even though Tampa is higher to the left, we'll do the Tampa line. And that's protected now from any conquerors who are coming south anyways. And that sort of, I would say, I guess, assists Miami here. Okay, Georgia. Small expand. They haven't been attacked yet, so that's why I'm not having them go on the offensive yet. Miami, what are you doing? Building a castle. Wow, they're both like, hey, we want to guarantee that they can't go this far down. Date. Date barrier. Okay. And I actually skipped doing well Florida this turn, I think. I gotta do it. Small expand. So they've officially attacked them. Okay. Now Cuba. Small expand. Focus on just, taking their territory here. Okay, Yucatan. Large expand. Oh, Mexico. Yeah. And they're gonna take part of Guatemala here, but then they're gonna a little bit more here. No. Try to box them in. Okay, then Guatemala in response. Large expand. They're like, oh, we saw what we just did in Mexico. Well, we can do that. Panama. Yeah, I might forget stuff at different points because there's so many countries now. We'll do a little bit more of here, and then we'll go down here somewhere as well. So make sure I have that. Okay, Brazil. Small expand. Okay, New Orleans. Large expand. Whether or not do that. Okay, New France. Building a castle. Okay, so what's best for them castle-wise? I guess it's if a war, if let's say like a leadership change happened in New Orleans. So sort of preemptively we're gonna put one there. It's gonna be Louis line. Okay. Alabama. Medium expand. So they're not actively trying to take territory from others, but they are going to sort of be like, haha, we're gonna cut you off. And then we're gonna go ahead and do that, but then also that. So Florida is completely filled out. Okay, Georgia is getting attacked, so they're going to do that. But now it's little Florida's turn. Medium expand. They take basically everything from Georgia, besides that one little dot. Miami's turn. Oh, new leader. Okay, they're expansionists. It's not the biggest thing that could happen. Okay, Cuba. Small expand. We're lucky Cuba isn't getting like large expansions, because as soon as they take over their mainland and they start moving around, because they're gonna go after some people, because they're conquerors. Okay, Yucatan. Medium expand. Yeah, I mean, this is like full-blown war mode. They're not really focused on obtaining territory all that much right now. That's not Guatemala's. Build a castle. That's huge. So I'll do it here, so total. Total line. So basically, like, the southern border cannot be pushed past into now. This top part is still fair game, though. I think is fair. Okay, and then we got Panama. Large expand. Okay, Panama's putting in some work here. Also, I'm not sure if this game saves, because every time I tried, I couldn't. So maybe it's on me. But it does feel like it does have possible save issues. So once we get to a certain point where I'm like, okay, let's end the video, I may just record a second one back to back. And then we'll sort of see if I end up doing that or not. A small expand. New Orleans. Medium expand. France. Small expand. Okay. Alabama. Large expand. So, I mean, sorry, Georgia land, but we're just gonna do that, and then we'll actually spread here a bit. Then it is Georgia's turn. Georgia was attacked, so they can attack from this side as well, I think is fair. So instead of going for some lands like down here through the sea, they're just gonna do that. A war on two fronts. Okay, La Florida, small expand. So we're gonna first just, yeah, do that. And Miami. They're kind of like stuck, not able to pass through here, so they're gonna do this. I'll get real close to Cuba now. Stuff is maybe going to start popping off with this, because he took all those top islands actually. And we still got a lot of room. Okay, Haiti, Dominican Republic, welcome to Miami. That's actually a pretty big deal. That was a serious turn for Miami. Okay, Cuba. I mean, they're conquerors. They still have all this open land, but they may start like doing stuff over there. We'll have to see. Medium expand. Gosh, I think the priority is like, okay, take this land, and once we can't take more, then we start conquering. Okay, Yucatan. New leader. They're expansionist. Oh, that's a big thing. Okay, Guatemala, are you gonna change your leader too? Nope. Showing some weakness now in this moment. Okay. Panama. And Panama's just taking up tons of land. Large expand. Just really doing this. And we'll expand a little bit more here. We've been sort of neglecting the southern parts. And then Brazil. For being by itself, Brazil hasn't really done all that expanding. Because they've been getting stuck with like a lot of small expansions. At least they got medium expand that time. Okay, New Orleans. Medium expand. Oh, let me actually make sure we're still recording. Okay, we are. New France. Ooh. Okay, they're peaceful. So it wasn't huge change there. Alabama. Medium expand. So they are like locked in with that. So either they would go to Cuba or they would fight their war. And since they don't really want to, they're peaceful, they're not going to go possibly get into a thing with Cuba. So they're going to mostly focus on this. Okay, Georgia. Oh, Georgia's peaceful. So they're like, okay, we're not gonna do anything this term. We're just gonna, yeah, small expand. They're gonna take a little bit back of that, and then, okay, and then Miami. Small expand. Okay, Cuba, small expand. Yucatan. Another leader change. They're now even peaceful. Wow. They're just really like they're conflicted. And it's costing them a bit here. It's costing them. Okay, Panama. Large expand. Panama is really lucky with these large expansions. Take those islands there. We'll go a little bit more south. Okay. Then Brazil. Small expand. Another small expand for Brazil. We got Panama here, who's just taking a bunch with a bunch of large expansion cards, and then we have Brazil, who's just by themselves getting a bunch of small. I guess slow and steady wins the race. I mean, we'll see though. Okay. What's New France up to? Large expansion. Okay. I want to start finding this border, and we can just fill it in. Okay, Alabama, small expands. Georgia, small expand. Florida, large expand. Big for them. They're starting to turn it around against Alabama. Okay, Miami. See, I'm actually getting afraid of Miami here. If they like change their policy to like their leader to conqueror, like that could be really bad for a lot of people. Okay, Cuba. Small expand. See, they're starting to slow down. Okay. Yucatan. Medium expand. Okay. Building a castle. Oh, wow. They straight up box them in. That's insane. I mean, maybe the castle rules change the next time I do this, like the next map, because maybe I need to add a little bit more rules to it so this doesn't fully happen. Because by how I've been running it, I mean, they can't do anything. You know what? They're gonna mock them. Yucca, tan, line. Okay. Panama. Panama is like close to getting up here. Another large expand. They're actually insane with that. What the heck? Like, I am afraid of Panama also, but they're peaceful. But like, as a conqueror, Guatemala might mess around and find out. Okay. Medium expand, okay. Something that's not small, that's good. I mean, they're making progress. Okay, New Orleans. I think this will be the last turn before I end the video, and then maybe record another one afterwards. Large expand. France. Large expand. Okay, Alabama. Alabama's been losing some steam, but they're still putting up a fight. Georgia. Small. Because another thing is, like, with the castle rules, like, Georgia is hanging on by a thread. And so I need to add some sort of, like, turn limit on defensive and aggressive sort of situation in the future. Large expand. Like, if okay, maybe for this, I'll say this. If it's like this and the enemy gets a large expand, they can break through. But since it wasn't like that at the beginning, it's not the case. Okay, Miami. Large expand. Scary Miami. I mean, they're getting all of this. They got, because it's a large expand also. Wow, they straight up made it to South America here. Ooh, I'm getting a phone call. Alright, I am bad. Okay, make sure we're still recording here. Okay, we are. Let's see. Cuba was large not Cuba, Miami was large expanding. I kind of feel like, okay, this is close. They would take this, but pushing farther, you know what? They can take those islands as well. But that's about it. I think then they really are like, okay, let's take these and start to go here. Actually, super impressed with Miami right now. It's crazy. Okay, Cuba. Cuba like really stagnated, but they just got a large expand, so that's really good for them and probably really bad for everyone else. Oh, just barely. Okay. Okay, Yucatan, you've had some rough goes at it. Build a castle. Okay. They can only stop one side though. They're kind of down either way, unfortunately. Unless stuff changes, so I'm not gonna. We're gonna say you can't get us at this spot here. Etzel line. What does Guatemala do? Large expand. Yeah, I think we're maybe done here. Oh, are they gonna... Oh, I think they're about to run out. Oh, Yucatan barely alive. Okay. We gotta Panama. Another large expansion. Like, they are really lucky. Then Brazil. Brazil, you gotta start acting a little bit more. There we go. They're like, oh, someone just actually landed here? Oh, we have to get some more progress going. Okay. I mean, so this is where we're at on turn 110, and we're gonna be ending the video. We got New Orleans, New France, Alabama, Georgia barely alive here, La Florida, Miami, Cuba, Guatemala, you got the Yucatan barely alive, Panama, Brazil. So I mean, this is current situation. And fort wise, actually got some forts popping up now. Origin wise, got La Florida, Brazil, Cuba, and the Yucatan situation. Well, I mean, this is a lot of fun. If this video is up, that means I was able to make sure nothing went wrong this time. Hopefully. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm probably going to record another one of these back to back just in case saving doesn't work. And I will see you guys next time.